हाँ बस
रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है.
हाँ so yeah
तो शुरू करते बिना कुछ डैश के.
yeah sure so let's start. Welcome to the second podcast. Today I'm turning the table to interview Mr. Hasan, my buddy. Hi
Hello, hi.
Hasan, hi.
In the last episode, we covered a bit of Salman's journey into real estate, and today's episode is gonna be about how I got into real estate and what that journey looks like.
So today we are diving into Hasan's journey from chef in US and ad tech in India and now jumping into Dubai real estate.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
So it has been quite of a journey. Like I have a background in culinary. We're gonna get into how I got from culinary to tech to real estate sales in a moment here. So yeah.
So Hasan, what you were doing before real estate and what sparked you to switch your, uh, I mean,
Career.
yeah.
Yeah. Honestly,
Mhm.
there's no short answer to it, but I'm gonna keep it as short as
Yeah.
possible. So I did my culinary arts degree, bachelor's in culinary arts from DY Patil in Navi Mumbai,
Mhm.
and post that I went for an internship in America, Colorado. So I was working on a ski resort called Beaver Creek for Park Hyatt, and I was there in America for 2 years. And so basically, like my previous understanding, like coming from a middle class family, money has been the biggest differentiator in our lives.
Correct.
I mean, something that you can resonate to. Like anything that we do in life, we think, okay, money is what's gonna differentiate if I want to do it or not do it. So I was always striving for to make more money. And my first job in America, I was making a lot of money. Like mashallah, I was making around $4,000 a month. So I was earning well, I was happy. I wouldn't say happy, but I was content with the amount of money I was making. And then in the next year, I was working for a fine dining restaurant called Win 48. And again, the work was good. I was good at what I was doing. I was, putting dishes on the menu also in my second year in culinary. But like I said, I was making money, but there was no satisfaction per se. Uh, a very good story I'll tell you. One of my very dear friends called Spencer. He's an amazing chef back in America. You should check him out. Uh, so he was my sous chef at the time when I was working
Got
with
it.
Win, and we were collaborating on this dish called a rabbit stew in an Indian style, and we had ordered curry leaves. Okay, and when the shipment did come in, like I remember him with that packet. I can see it clear as day. He was so excited. He's like, curry leaves, let's go. We're gonna make this amazing rabbit stew, and it didn't make sense to me because I think in Pakistan also when you buy pudina or any other green leafy vegetable, you get curry
So
patta for free.
for free, they give us
Exactly.
for free, yeah, as a complimentary or
Exactly.
yeah.
And then this guy was so excited about a curry patta. It didn't make sense to me. But then it hit me that this guy was passionate about what he did. He enjoyed what he did. And I'm the type of person, like, if I'm doing anything, I want to be the best at it. And he was a direct competitor of mine, even though he was a sous chef, but I saw him as my competition. Even though I was putting in the amount of work, I was, doing long hours, I was studying, but I know, like, over the span of, like, let's say 5 years, 10 years, this guy would overtake me because he was passionate about what he did. He enjoyed it. For him, it was play. Me, on the other hand,
And you were saying that you shifted to US right after your graduation, and there was a gap or
yes.
so. Okay.
No, it was right. Like, it was an internship. So,
Mhm.
culinary was a 3-year course. 2 years was studying, and then 1 year we had to do an internship.
Okay.
So, my ex-girlfriend at the time, it was her idea to go to Colorado, go to America for the
Okay.
internship. So, along with her, I went to America. So, yeah, like, I realized that money is not everything. Like,
That's
obviously,
correct.
you want money to survive, but it doesn't bring you happiness. It helps you pay your bills. It helps you get freedom. So I respect that about earning money, but it doesn't make you content. And like recently, I was like back in the day, I was looking at a study where majority of your time in life you're working.
So what brings you into real estate? A totally different field, totally different things, and why Dubai only? Because
Again,
if I talk about US real estate, it's a huge market over there
yes.
as well. So why here
Why
at
not
yeah,
America, right?
yeah.
So I think at the time, this was what, 2020, 2021. During COVID, I was working in America, and a year before that too. I didn't know back then if I wanted to do sales. Again, I was thrown into culinary. I was doing well, so I decided to explore myself. I came back to India. I started from a call center job. I was earning a mere 15,000 per month, where I was earning 4,000, I was earning 15,000.
Yeah.
But it never bothered me because I knew I was on a journey, and I knew, this is a path I chose to take. The next year I got into an operations management job. The next year after that I got into edtech sales. So when I was doing operations management, I realized like a key part of my role was onboarding. Like I had to speak to clients, more of a B2B sales, but it was like once a week.
Got
And I
it.
realized these onboarding sessions was what I like doing. Speaking to new people, giving them solutions, understanding their pain points. But then it hit me. Okay, if I had to do this for the long term, what would that look like?
Mm-hmm.
So that is basically sales. So therefore, I picked up edtech sales. My next gig was edtech sales to understand how sales is done, what are the sales techniques, how to build a repo, how
Mm-hmm.
to do follow-ups. I did edtech. I did it for a year, and then
Mm-hmm.
obviously the job got stagnant. There's only so much you can earn in edtech, right? And then I realized, okay, what is the next thing for me? If I wanted to continue in sales, what was the bigger ticket size? So I realized, okay, real estate is something I could do. Real estate is a very good investment. A lot of people move towards real estate investments. So I said, okay, let's do real estate sales. So I tried exploring it in India, but I don't know, call it luck, call it being unlucky. I didn't get through in India. Like a lot of people in India didn't let me work with them.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I really don't know why. Maybe it was the lack of experience, or you could say there's a bit of a gatekeeping.
Mm-hmm.
But and then out of the blue, my mom tells me that there's a aunties whose sisters whose husband works in Dubai, and they said they're willing to sponsor me for a visa, and then I can come to Dubai, see if I can get a job here in Dubai. So basically, I packed my bags.
Sorry.
Bless you.
I'm
That's
sorry.
all right.
I'm sorry.
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
So how long it's been you're here till today?
It's been roughly, what is the date today? Yeah, so it's roughly six months now.
6 months.
I
So,
came in December
mm.
10th, around
So
that
are you
day.
liking it?
I mean, I can't complain. Honestly, I
Mm.
feel I am in the right place. I think Dubai is such a beautiful city in
Mm-hmm.
terms of like there's so much opportunity here. It's beaming with opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Like you never know, a conversation with the right person could make your entire life. So I think I like Dubai because of the opportunity it gives you. And
Correct.
there's so many different nationalities here, right? You have French, Italian, American, Indians,
Mm.
Pakistanis, Sri Lankans. So there's so many types of people you can interact with and so many walks of life. So I think that's what I love about Dubai is the people. More
Mm-hmm.
than the money, I think, like I said, more than the money is the people that I resonate with.
Got it.
So yeah.
And what area did you choose in Dubai? What area are you focusing on? And you are more into sales, renting. Can you elaborate
Sure.
on that? Yeah.
So when I came to Dubai, like I think I need to speak about what was my first
Mm.
job when I joined Indigo Real Estate.
Mm.
Mr. Kamran Ali, he gave me the opportunity to work with him as a
Mm-hmm.
fresher. Like I said, there was a lot of gatekeeping here too. Like
Mm.
you needed to have a license, a broker ID, experience. Like when I went in for interview, they were asking me for a 1 year experience when I
Mm-hmm.
just got to Dubai. So Mr. Kamran allowed me to work with him. I
Mm.
got to learn so much at Indigo. It was such a good platform because there was a lot of freedom. But I was doing off plan with Indigo. I was not doing secondary.
And did you close any?
I closed in a secondary deal. I
Ah,
closed a
okay.
secondary
It
deal
was secondary. Okay.
while I was working off plan.
Mm-hmm.
But so it made me understand like one of the points that not a lot of brokers
Mm-hmm.
discuss is that it's not as easy as it sounds selling
Mm-hmm.
off plan, because unless you don't have your own books, your own referrals, your own networking,
Mm-hmm.
it's very difficult because off plan sells on the basis of trust and security.
So how did you feel when you closed your first deal, and what was the toughest challenges you faced
I
doing that?
mean,
Mm.
honestly,
Mm.
so when I was doing off plan, one of my very dear friends, Ryan Pracha,
Mm.
okay, he had a buyer who was looking to buy apartment in
Mm-hmm.
Creek Palace, okay. And then he comes to me, he's like, Hasan, I have this buyer. I need a unit in Creek. If you can help me get this unit, I'll share my commission with you. And again, I was hungry. I wanted to do my first deal. I start calling homeowners in the area. I start asking, okay, are you looking to sell your apartment? And weirdly, there's a funny story to it. The person whose house I end up selling, I pick up the phone. I'm like, hey, hello, XYZ, how are you doing today?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, he was a bit annoyed. He's like, why are you talking to me so friendly?
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know being friendly was a bad thing. He's like, why are you talking to me so like in a friendly manner, as if you know me? And he's like, you know what, I'll deal with you, but send me your broker ID
Okay.
first. So I send him my broker ID, and basically we end up selling his unit in Creek to that
So
buyer.
it was easy and smooth.
I mean, it just happened. Like, I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna say there was a lot of effort done by me.
So the both party was mortgage, seller and the buyer both were mortgage.
No, the buyer was mortgage. The seller owned the unit
Okay,
fully.
got it.
And again, all the credit goes to my friend Ryan. He was the
Mm-hmm.
one who helped me crack my first
Mm-hmm.
deal. And yeah, and then post that, I realized I wanted to make my own books. I wanted to know more people, and therefore I chose Murooj.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore I chose Furjan because it's a villa and townhouse community. And I just want to like, see, my way of working is I don't want 100 listings, I don't want 20 listings. I just want a few listings and help close those few listings. Because a lot of time what brokers do, they collect so much data,
Mm-hmm.
they collect so much inventory, but don't end up selling anything. So therefore I chose
And how
Murooj.
has the real estate shaped you up that what you are today? And
I mean,
yeah.
honestly, I would say I chose real estate because of my
Mm-hmm.
personality. But what I have learned in this short 6 months is that patience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the type of person who has gotten a lot of success in my life because I'm always very hardworking. But Dubai real estate humbles you, honestly. I mean, that's
Yeah.
something you also said, right? It
Yeah.
humbles you and it tells you that you're not a big shot. Like, you need to actually be patient.
That's a fact.
So I
Yeah.
think, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It has taught me patience. It has taught me how to be level headed and how not to chase numbers and
Mm-hmm.
deals, how to chase structure and systems. So that is something I've come to realize is that, patience is the biggest key when it comes to dealing real estate.
What's the top advice you would give to someone who is joining into new real estate and they are planning to come to Dubai? What they should prepare themselves about and what they should do?
Honestly,
Yeah,
like, I think something that you also said is that money,
very important. Yeah,
because you need to be financially
yeah.
secured. One of my again,
Mm-hmm.
my journey is not mine
Mm-hmm.
alone. There are a lot of people that have supported
Mm-hmm.
me, be it through knowledge, be it through guidance, be it through financial
Mm-hmm.
situations. So one person was Karan Bajaj. Okay, he works for Better Homes. So he was my senior back in school. I reached out to him while I was in India on Instagram, and I asked him, Karan, if I want to get into real estate, what is the biggest factor that I need to look after? He's like, Hasan, you need money. You need to have enough backup money for at least 3 to 4 months. Because let's say even if I was to close a deal today,
Mm-hmm.
it would take from a month to 3 months for that commission to come through,
Mm-hmm.
especially in secondary sales.
Yeah.
In off plan, again, it could take somewhere from a week to a month.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to have that bandwidth of money so that you're financially secure. You're not thinking about money, you're thinking about the service that you want to provide. And again, my brother, he has been a pillar to me. He has always supported me, be it financially, be it motivating me,
He's
be it.
back in India.
No, he's in Qatar, so he's a
Okay.
pilot.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pilot for Qatar Airways, and he
Okay.
has he has been the biggest pillar when it comes for me to be here in Dubai. I would
Mm-hmm.
not be able to do it without his support.
Amazing.
And again, it's just not financial support. You need somebody. Obviously, I believe in myself, but having somebody else also believe in your
Mm-hmm.
dream, I think that gives you confidence to every day get out there, put
Mm-hmm.
yourself and apply yourself to the market, and yeah, just trust the process.
Got it. I was just sitting on a building lobby today in
Uh-huh.
JLT, and the security he came to me and asked me that if he want to join real estate, what he should do. So I was telling him the same thing, that you should be financially stable for 3 4 months and then get into it. And he should start the real estate in the same building he is doing the security job. That will be very beneficial for him,
I
because
mean,
I
yeah.
know some security people, they joined into real estate and they were doing the security job in the same building. Now we cannot catch them, we cannot match them, to be honest. Yeah.
Funnily,
Yeah.
when you say this, today when I was getting my haircut done,
Uh-huh.
my barber was telling me the same thing. He's like, Hassan, if you join to real estate, if I had to join real estate, what would that look like? And I was telling him something similar to what you said. Like, you need to be financially stable for the next 2 3 months, and you need to have some form of referral, at least, because see, the first deal is your hardest to crack. Once you have that first deal, it builds confidence. You have something to talk about when
Yeah.
you sit in front of a client. You have something to come, you know have some basis. Otherwise, basically, you're nobody, right? So it helps build that confidence.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of brokers like fail to understand is that, at least aspiring brokers, is that the first 6 months could be tough. I think in the last podcast, आपने भी यही कहा था. You said
Mm-hmm.
something similar about how it looks very easy, very glamorous, very
Mm-hmm.
blingy, blingy, but it is not that. It's yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
There are so many rejections in this field. So did you got any rejection till now?
I think you know what this
Yeah.
is. This is one thing I'm still coping with. Again, like I said, like I have I've had a lot of success in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, be it in life, be it with jobs, be it with studies. I'm very happy with where I am. But in real estate, like I said, it humbles you. Like I felt, okay, just because I can talk well, just because I can dress well, it'll be easier. No, it's not. Because it's all about putting yourself out there every day with the same energy, irrespective of people rejecting you. You need
Mm-hmm.
to believe in yourself.
True. And what advice you will give to our viewers to stay sharp and keep growing in this industry?
I think, see, the first thing is self belief
True.
and not losing personality, because a lot
That's
of
right.
people will tell you, oh, you need to be this,
Mm-hmm.
you need to dress a certain way, wear
Mm-hmm.
suits, have a Rolex,
Mm-hmm.
have a fancy car. These are just blingy stuff.
Yeah.
You can do real estate without these things. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell anybody who's aspiring to be a agent in Dubai or anywhere else in the world, be yourself, be you.
Yeah.
And because there is a Salman, there is a Hasan, there is or Rizwan Sajjan out there, but be you, because we need, like people buy from people,
Mm-hmm.
and if in the process of, I don't know, money or closing a deal, if you're losing a part of yourself, you have to ask yourself the question: is it truly worth it down the line? So I believe, yeah, like this is one thing I'll tell anybody. Anybody can do
Mm-hmm.
sales. Sales is something, it's like a superpower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a process to it, but there's so much financial freedom that, because there's no cap to it, right?
Yeah.
I can earn according to my own personal potential, and I get to judge what my potential is.
So where do you see yourself in next 5 years into real estate? I hope you survive that 5 years.
Yeah, I hope to
Yeah.
touch wood. But honestly, I see. I for this year, the biggest plan is to at least penetrate the Murooj Al Furjan area,
Mm-hmm.
Tilal Al Furjan area, and get to know as many people as I can. Build that networking, build that trust,
Mm-hmm.
and inshallah, in the next 5 years, I see myself. What do you say? I have a few aspirations. I want to open more verticals businesses. So, like one business I want to open is a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I want to open my own pizzeria here in Dubai or maybe back in India. But real estate wise, again, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like I believe life is a journey. You can, there's no greater planner than Allah or God.
Of course, yeah.
And no matter how well you plan it, no matter how much pen to paper you put, if there's a better plan for you out there, that's what's going to happen with you.
Mm-hmm.
So again, no, I would say my tomorrow, I think about my tomorrow rather than my next 5 years. And I just want to, every day be my best version of myself, be better than I was.
That's how it should be. Make sure today better, and tomorrow it will be amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
I compete myself with myself. I do
Mm-hmm.
not compare
Yeah.
myself to any other broker out there, because that's a very sad way of living, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
If I see somebody in a Rolls Royce and think, where is my Rolls
Mm-hmm.
Royce? I'll always be unhappy. So I just see what I could do better than what I was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So the only person I compete with is my yesterday, and the only person I strive to be is my tomorrow.
That was fire, Hassan. Thanks for keeping it real.
I mean, honestly, like if you have,
Mhm.
like I said, right, like it is the journey I
Mhm.
have strived to be. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but I'll say it's very doable.
Mhm.
Like I was earning $4,000. I gave that up because I believed in myself. Nobody else did. Obviously, my friends and families did believe in me, but I had to, like, see, life is gonna fuck you over.
Mhm.
No, there are always gonna be ups and downs, but you need to have trust in yourself, have faith in God,
Mhm.
and yeah, just love yourself, love your parents, love your friends, and yeah, life will give back to you for sure.
Mhm. I think that's it for today. We should wrap the video as it's going too long. And and if
Yeah,
you enjoyed our video, hit the like button, subscribe our channel, and share it with your friends.
and yeah,
Yeah,
stay tuned for the next third episode. We are gonna
of
do
course.
more of a Christmas vibe,
Mhm.
and yeah, stay tuned for that. And thank you
Keep
for
showing the
tuning
love
in.
and keep motivating us.
motivating us. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Thank you. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye.